Hi there, I'm Chris. Welcome to Jumpstart. Today we're going to be chatting about how the National Energy Skills Center, the NESC, can help you jumpstart your career in the energy and industrial sectors, or maybe even start your own business.
I think I need a jump start.
Today we'll be chatting with Bryant Presseler, our air condition and refrigeration instructor. Hi Bryant, welcome to Jumpstart.
Thanks for having me.
So Bryant, my first question to all my guests is usually, are you a morning person or do you need help to jumpstart your day?
Well, it comes naturally to me. I enjoy waking up in the morning, being able to share knowledge. I enjoy mornings. It's a very good experience so far.
Okay, so you're not pressing snooze 20 times on your alarm clock in the morning.
I'm a bit different. I'm more enjoying the experience.
Okay, awesome. All right, so let's jump right into it. So you're an air condition and refrigeration technician instructor here at the National Energy Skills Center.
Yes.
How did you get into this field?
Okay, well, I have been in this field for more than about 20 years now. I initially did my mechanical engineering degree, within which I studied a lot about air conditioning. I had a passion for it in doing so. So upon graduating, I went out in the field, went straight into air conditioning, and it's a field that is very close to engineering, and I've been there for the last 20 years. So I've been enjoying it so far. It's a nice experience. You get to learn and see different situations, different experiences every day. So it's a very lovely field. You get to enjoy it. You have a passion for it. You get to see exactly what you do come to life. So it's a lovely field.
Did you work as an entrepreneur or were you employed at a company?
Initially, when I started out with a company called Korea's Air Conditioning and Refrigeration Services. After a period of time, within the industry, it's a niche market. So after a while, Peak Technologies came to hear about me and I went to work for them. I spent about 10 years there with them, after which Ansa McCall via Abel Building Solutions called me. I went and worked there for them as their solutions manager in charge of their engineering department. I spent about 4 years there. So basically, that's what took place with me.
Okay, so let's talk about how you moved from, or maybe added to your portfolio, instructor. What made you decide to get into education?
Well, throughout my career, what would normally take place is companies have invested heavily in me via training. I've been to several of the foreign companies. So basically what I would do, companies would send me abroad, be it York, be it Carrier, be it McQuay. I go, I take the training, I in turn come back. Having learned all what they taught me at those factories, those manufacturing places, I would return to the company, in turn train their staff to some extent. And so it's something I have been in to some extent over the years.
Okay.
So training somewhat is natural to me. I enjoy sharing knowledge, so that's why I am in the field.
Well, it sounds certainly like you're an asset to your students. Tell me a bit about the NESC's diploma in air condition and refrigeration. What will a student be learning?
Okay, some of those students come in believing they know what is correct, what is right. Some of them have experience, but through the program, they get an experience that will show them and direct them along the correct course. So for one, they get to understand what it takes to do air conditioning. They get to understand exactly what happens within the system. They get a hands-on experience for one. So that's basically what they will be gaining through the program. They get the full experience of what it takes to do air conditioning, what it takes to understand what they are doing. So, and of course, making sure that they do the correct thing. So that's what they would be gaining within the program.
And when you say that they understand how to do air conditioning, what exactly does this program teach them to do?
Okay, apart from just the theory, there's also the practical aspect. So they get to understand the various components, they get to understand the various cycle, they get to understand not just what the local climate would allow, but they also get to understand what it takes to do air conditioning internationally. So if they come across a heating system, they will know also how to deal with that. So this program is very unique in what is being offered. So it gives them a wide approach to learning, and they get an overall understanding of everything that the air conditioning is about and how to actually set up a system, how to actually install a system, how to actually troubleshoot a system as well. If they would like, they can actually build a system if they would like as well. So it's a lot of information they gain. There's also the side that we teach them on the wiring aspect as well. So they can deal with from the small applications, be it mini splits, right up to central or industrial applications as well. So it's a lot of information they would be gaining through the program. They even get the opportunity to deal with chillers as well.
And so it's the same for refrigeration.
Yes, of course. It's a lot of information, air conditioning and refrigeration.
What are the career opportunities available to students upon graduation?
Well, apart from being an entrepreneur, opening their own business, they also have the opportunity to work for other companies. So it's a niche market. It's very competitive. It's one in which the technicians are in high demand. So there are many opportunities. For one, it's a field where you can start your own business easily. It doesn't require much tools. It does not require a lot of assets. For one, the main thing that is needed is the knowledge, and that is what NESC is offering these students. So once they have that knowledge, they in turn can go out and decide whether they want to start their own business, or maybe initially start to work for a company, gain a bit of capital, and then branch off on their own.
Now, I know that you are new to the NESC, though you're not new to instructing and teaching and training. But have you had any memorable moments as yet, or any funny instances happening in class?
Yeah, it has been interesting. I'm a bit new with NESC, but at times, for the class I've been teaching so far, they initially came in believing they know quite a lot, as some of them out there have a bit of air conditioning experience. But it was interesting that some of them tried to, challenge and see exactly what the instructor knows.
So they were testing you?
Yes. I noticed. I continued to answer the questions, and eventually they came to accept, okay, it's best that they take the opportunity instead and learn. So it was very interesting that based on the amount of experience I have, some of them may have thought that, okay, they believe they know what they were doing out there is correct. So I thought it was a interesting and a nice experience. So I thought it a bit, a nice icebreaker and a bit interesting, comical to some extent.
I'm happy that you seem to be enjoying your time here so far, even though they're putting you on the ice. Or over the coals, I should say.
Yeah, good way to say it, air conditioning.
What about, sorry, you're gonna have to do some editing here. As we wrap up, Bryant, is there any advice you might have for someone who's on the fence about applying for the refrigeration and air conditioning diploma?
What I can tell them is air conditioning, and apart from air conditioning, knowledge is very important. It's important to know when you go out there, you can actually do something and see what you do come to life. So I think that's an important factor. And with the NESC program, it differs from other programs in the sense that it does not only teach the theory, it also gives the hands-on experience. It also goes, a lot of in-depth knowledge is offered as compared to some of the other programs out there. So for one, if you think you know something, you come in, you will learn a lot. Apart from that, those that may not have any experience, it also caters for those, and they get the opportunity to learn. The classes being done at a suitable pace to everyone so that everyone can learn. The instructors remain within reach at all times. It's a good experience, and I don't think someone should think twice about signing up.
Thank you very much, Brand. It's been a pleasure having you.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much for joining us on this episode of Jumpstart. Head over to the description box below and click on the link where you can get more information about the program and apply. If you have any questions at all, just slide into our DMs on Facebook or Instagram. We'll be happy to answer any and all questions that you have. Until next time, stay safe and bye for now.